Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another EA Sports PGA Tour Career Mode Series video, and today it is time for round number 3, moving day round here of the Arnold Palmer Invitational at Bay Hill. This is the Week 7 tournament here of Season 2, and Ryan Gamer has got off to a great start here to start this tournament. So going into this moving day round, we are sitting at 15 under par, 3 strokes ahead of Tommy Fleetwood. And the big part of this, last round, round number 2, we were off to a slow start on the first round. Ryan Gamer kicked it into another gear on the back 9, posting a 6 under on the back with an eagle on the scorecard as well. So we posted a 6 under in round 1, a 9 under in round 2, and we are sitting in perfect place to set ourselves up in a great position here in moving day. My goal is to have a 4 or 5 stroke advantage going into the final round. Anything can happen in the final pairings here in this game, so you never know. You may have a 6 stroke advantage, and one of the playable AIs that you're playing with can shoot 15 under and take you down. Yeah, it's happened twice in this career mode series. So no lead is safe. So we're sitting with the 3 stroke advantage. Let's just go out there and play our game. Big thank you to all of you all for all the continued support on this series and across all of the other Ryan Gamer career mode series on the channel. It's the same athlete across all the sports. We got, I want to say, 8 ongoing career modes at the same time. Check them out on the channel page, or you can check the different playlists in the video description below. The newest ones are FC 25 and NBA 2K25. There's plenty of other ones though. College Football 25 is one of my favorites right now. I'm having a blast with that game. It is incredible. But today we have 10 to 15 miles per hour winds here at Bay Hill. We got firm and fast conditions. Okay. We are gonna have to be dialed in on all cylinders. This is gonna be insane. I know I said we want to have a 4 or 5 stroke lead going into the final round. We're gonna have to be in survival mode in 10 to 15 miles per hour winds here. This is such a dangerous golf course, and when you play in the wind, wow, it's the difficulty raises by an extreme level. So we better be ready. Okay, get your 1-times ready, everybody. Let's go ahead and dive on in and have a big time round here in the strong winds and firm conditions at Bay Hill.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. This afternoon, it's live third-round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational, presented by MasterCard. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. Our leader here on Saturday is our featured golfer. He's got a 2-shot advantage here to begin play.
Let's go. So now we have a 2-shot advantage. We did have a 3, but it looked like Justin Lauer is sitting there now in second place. So moved ahead of Tommy Fleetwood. This wind is going to be absolutely insane. Now the wind position here on hole 1 is actually going to help us. So I want to point out later today, you will see an FC 25 video. Ryan Gamer has been diving into the world of professional soccer, trying to learn the game, and wow, he has an incredible game for the Wickham Wonders in a huge EFL Cup match. That video will go live today, the same day this video goes live. Let's send it. And it is a must-watch. Now that video I was recording late night. That was a late night video, that FC 25 one, and I was tired. I need to start playing FC 25 when I'm tired more often. Cause wow, I was playing on another level. Y'all could probably tell when you watch that video that I was tired, but wow, we gave it our all. So I'm gonna start playing FIFA whenever I'm tired. That's when we're going to dive into professional soccer.
Tee shot. It's in the fairway here to get this Saturday started.
And many of you are like, well, what do you mean by that, Ryan? You'll see.
We say hello to Iona Stephen.
128 is the number we're looking at. And that wind, it's coming from right to left, so you might need to start this a little bit to the right-hand side.
And if you're wondering, if you're watching this video like well after when it goes live, that's FC25 episode 4 is the one I'm referring to. But 128, wind has died down a bit. It's probably at the 10-mile-an-hour mark. This is still going to be so tough. Send it. That's perfection. Ooh, see how that wind just blew it a little bit more, and it took a large side hop there.
Hold the green, but that'll be okay.
Okay. This is tricky. You know, gotta putt it here from the fringe. It is moving quite a bit. It's slide up the hill, working its way heavily from left to right. This is tricky. Tricky read here, but this is a huge momentum shifter. We know we got to score today whenever we can. In these strong winds, birdie's going to be tough to come by.
Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and that just skips a foot or so by.
Good read, but you know, those are the ones that you're going to want back. Just barely misread that. Just barely. It was a really good putt. Wow, I want that back.
Safely in.
Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking, though. I know it's a par, but I need some energy after that par. Pars do not build energy. Coffee does. Piping hot, fresh cup of espresso today. Oh, my. This wind, this is impossible. Look at this pin location. I forgot that pin location in 3 and 4 on this course are insane. Wow. And yeah, of course, Ryan Gamer is rocking his typical moving day outfit, the Players Championship shirt. Tribute to where he was born and raised there at TPC Sawgrass. And yeah, Ryan needs I don't know. He needs a miracle shot here. This is insane. I mean, it's probably got to be a 4-iron, full loft, and maybe even 5. You just don't know. Is that wind going to take off distance? Like, it's a little bit in the face. It's tricky, but it keeps moving, right? So it changes its direction a lot. I don't know. This is going to be a mystery shot. Let's send it. Oh, that's beautiful. It's got to stay up. It's not staying up. Yeah, not in that wind. That's still well done. I mean, if I aim just a little bit more out to the right, we're right next to the hole.
Shot.
Okay.
A birdie try on the second green, and with that, we welcome 4-time winner on the PGA Tour, Nota Begay.
What do we got, Nota?
And he may need to give this just a little extra. He's going straight up the hill, but otherwise fairly painless.
Well, Nota, I was hoping you would give me the read there. So, fairly painless. It does look like it's a little bit right to left. I do not believe this putt is breaking very much at all. I have been wrong a time or two. I mean, we were wrong last hole. A time or two. A timer 500. But still. It's got a cut.
Yeah, he would have liked that to fall, but he needed to gun it just a little more.
You know, sometimes you're on with the reads, but just a little bit off. And it's early. We're getting used to the firm, fast greens. That did not feel firm, fast up the hill, obviously, but so close. So lower there or lower. Xander Schauffele. I mean, is it lower or lower? I want to say it's lower. Justin Lower. But I also pronounce 90% of names wrong. So trust me, if you ever hear me pronounce a name, you should always check to make sure, like, is that really how you say it? Usually it's no. Usually the answer to the question, you don't even have to look it up. It's like, well, I know that that's not how you pronounce it. This isn't grammar ability, that's for sure. Grammar ability, pronunciation ability. You will not learn good pronunciations here
right, and that could
on the
be
Gamer
trouble.
Ability YouTube channel. That wind was right to left, and it...
Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there.
And you won't learn how to hit good golf shots. No, I'm just kidding. But in all seriousness, the wind is blowing from right to left. It did not affect it from right to left at all. So I'm predicting to hit that into the wind and let the wind carry it into the fairway to not have to worry about the water. I mean, it's a safe shot. That's a fact. Is it a good shot? No. That's a fact as well. And this is a nightmare shot. So we can't really hit the shot we want. This is very challenging. Water is to the left, of course. Wind is blowing heavily, probably 15 mile an hour at this point. Straight from right to left. Yeah, we have to play this so safe. I mean, we got to play this so safe. Just can't flirt with the water. Or do that, I guess.
Oh, pumped up there. That's a little too long and consequently going back down the hill now. Going to require some touch.
Okay, so the wind was definitely 15 miles an hour. I played this a straight side wind. Our tee shot barely moves, right? And then the next shot moves 20 yards? I was trying to play that safe to the middle of the green. That ball almost went in the water. I say almost, but I was trying to play it safe. It didn't really almost go in the water. But, I mean, wow. That wind, this wind is absolutely insane. Okay, so slight downhill putt. Ball is sitting below the feet barely. We've had 3 birdie chances, or this will be our third. 2 already, 0 for 2. Gonna change that right now. It's gonna move, I feel like, when you get to the end. That's when this putt's really gonna move. Well, I was right.
Not quite on target.
I was right in the read, or right in the thinking, right? Less break at the beginning, a lot of break, or more break at the end. I didn't read it as that much break. I don't know if you all saw that much. But these are 3 putts in a row, 3 birdie putts that could have went in. And that's golf, right? Sometimes the putts don't drop, but that's why I love the game, right? I love the challenge of golf. I love the fact that in round 3, we can dominate putting. And last week, or round 2, last week we dominated a couple rounds putting, and then we had a couple rounds we fell short. And that's what I love about golf. Like, some rounds you're on with the swing, some rounds you're on reading putts, and other rounds you just can't get it together. And it's that challenge of golf. And there's a lot of things I love about golf. I mean, I love everything about golf, really. I mean, sometimes when you get lip outs, you don't necessarily love it, right? But I think you all know what I'm saying. It's golf is just incredible. The most satisfying game ever. Golf. And the most frustrating game ever.
No issues here.
Golf.
That is into the fairway.
It has it all. That's why it's just an incredible sport. 264 yards here on this par 5. It's 242 to carry the front of the screen, which means we can attack this. Just a normal approach shot. Now, in this wind, I don't think this way we get this ball to stop. It's 235. It's up the hill. The wind is slight at our back, but these crosswinds today have been all over the place with affecting the golf ball. So, yeah, this is a mystery. I'm going to do a fully lofted 6 hybrid, though, and that's up the hill. I don't think that's going to work. I don't think it's going to get there, is it? It's not. Well, it just depends. If this wind actually plays like a tailwind, like it looks, it's a little angled cross tailwind. If it adds distance with a full lofted 6 hybrid, it's going to get up there. If it doesn't, it's not. We have to play this like it should add some distance. It should, but it also might knock it down. We're hitting into an upslope. It is going to knock it down. We're going to get a lot of roll, though. A 4 hybrid, I think there's no way we stop it on the green in this wind. So, yeah, I'm going to go 6 hybrid. Final answer, full send. It definitely affected it right to left. We can say that. And it's definitely adding distance. That's in the sand. Well, I don't think we could have stopped it either way.
2 solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
You all know what, though? So, think back to that drive we hit on the previous hole into a similar wind, just it was a cross headwind, right? So, opposite direction. Didn't affect the drive at all. But then that one affected it quite a bit from right to left. I know it wasn't a drive, but yeah, it's crosswinds have so much variability, and it's just so hard to read them, right? Which really adds to that challenge when you're in this 10 to 15 miles per hour winds, because when that wind shifts in the middle of your shot, you just never quite know what's going to happen. That's perfect. No, it's not. It's good. The wind saved us.
Good bunker play right
The
there.
wind
Just
saved
a
us
few
100%.
feet left for a 4.
If the wind does not save us there, that ball is gone. Because I crushed that. I crushed it big time. We'll take it.
That's
That is a birdie.
well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4.
First
The
birdie of the
16 under
day.
par.
Justin there in second. Bradley in third. Tommy Fleetwood, I believe, is probably still tied. Now, in this wind, no way we full send it, right? Yeah, well, yeah, no way. Just lay it up. I just don't think it's worth the risk. What are you going to gain from it? I mean, you might have an easy... Oh, no, it's a good thing we didn't. That wind grabbed that ball. I don't know. That shot, that driver we hit earlier wasn't affected.
Looking at 143 yards to the front, 153 to the hole. Wind definitely hurting in his face.
Yeah, it's a tough pin. I mean, it's protected by the bunker to the front left. Not a lot of green to work with here, and if you miss long, it's going to be a very short-sided chip shot or probably a Texas wedge. Yeah, this is tough. I mean, wind is blowing heavily right now. Probably going to do a finesse. What about a finesse 8, fully lofted? We're left with another crosswind, right? Another crosswind. Just got to hope it plays like you want it to. Well, it did, but underhit it. Yeah, the wind really played on that one.
This ball not quite going to get there. It'll come up a bit short and on the fringe.
I think we putt this. What do you all think? I mean, it's from the fringe. Ryan Gamer's caddy, Jerry, might walk off the course if Ryan chips this from the fringe. Usually, Jerry has a no-chip policy when you're on the fringe or even on the fairway close to the hole. Ryan's broke that policy a lot on the fairway, but I don't think we've ever broke it from the fringe, and I think we do putt this. Of course, it's not going to be an easy putt. But Jerry's hard at work trying to teach Ryan how to play soccer. That's kind of Jerry's big focus, and then, of course, trying to lead the Kentucky Wildcats to a national championship, back-to-back national championships, in fact. The defensive coordinator for Kentucky has really helped that team and turned around that defense to the best defense in college football 25 in the Kentucky Dynasty mode on the channel. Here we go. Got to come back. That's perfect speed. I thought it was going to come back at the end.
I call that an acceptable effort from that range.
That is more than an acceptable effort. But I guess an acceptable effort is a compliment, right? So thank you, Rich. I'm used to Frank, right? Rich always compliments Ryan. That was a great speed. It was a good read, too. I thought it was going to start coming back there at the very end. But it did come back just slightly, but not as much as I expected. That is a great par, though.
That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he's going to remain at minus
one stroke
16.
advantage here. So we had a 3 to start the day. Now Bradley's moving up the leaderboard, is 2 strokes off Ryan Gamer here. You know Jerry has a smile on his face, though, right? After that putt from the fringe, you know Jerry's fired up. What did we do here? In this win, this is a nightmare. Because, I don't know, I think you're better off just sending it into the rough. It's like, the caddy book is not always accurate in the representation. Like, you can get, it's so easy to get thrown off. Like, you're looking at a building, and you aim at that building, and then it ends up being wrong. I do that a lot. Sorry to call out Jerry's caddy books. Sorry, Jerry. Jerry's like, what do you mean the caddy books are sometimes off? Well, should we trust Jerry's caddy book? If Jerry's caddy book is correct, if the caddy book is correct, if we aim at this green right here that we see through that little lone tree right there, that tree right there, because apparently that tree is about 333, right? We would need to aim to the right of that tree, like right towards those other trees here. And if the caddy book is correct, this is going to be safe. If it's not, we'll be looking for a new caddy.
With the left edge of the fairway.
Okay, trust Jerry's caddy books. Oh my.
Boy, he got all of that one.
Got every ounce out of the conditions.
Yeah, so that happened. Hey, it worked. I guess perfectly calculated, and it was, but oh my, that was way too risky. Okay. Cheers for that one, everybody. Get your coffee. What a drive. Walk into this ball. Jerry just had that look on his face like I told you so. You know? Yeah, we can't say Jerry was wrong on that one, but can we not cut that close next time? Let's not do that in the final round. Oh my. Best chance at Albie though. I'm never doing that shot again. That was absolutely terrifying. I would never recommend that to anybody. Went to see another crosswind. The wind, it's the direction today and the speed of the wind that's making this very tough because you just don't know how it's going to play. Okay, I think we go... The wind is gusting. You see it changing from yellow to white. It's going to make it even more challenging. I do think it's going to play in the face. So if it plays in the face, we got to go 7 approach and just hope it grabs it. You know, just got to hope it plays like it's supposed to. And if it doesn't, well, if it doesn't, we might be in the water. That's really well done, but the underswing hurt us. But that wind grabbed that big time.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
You know, it's not like the wind today. The high winds are tough anyways, but it's the direction that we've had to hit into our approach shots that have been very challenging. Like the wind directions into every approach shot so far has been really tough to read. And you gotta love it, right? Uphill, ball is above the feet. I think we gotta hit this pretty firm. I'm gonna go like 35 full send. It's not a... That's in. Underswing and a slow.
Effort. A great opportunity here for birdie.
Those of you that have watched this entire series, or even you've been here recently, when do I ever underhit putts? Very rarely. Very rarely. And there's a painful example of a missed eagle just by underswinging. We were online. That was a great read. That's golf. Golf is just a painful sport sometimes, right? You just got to keep grinding.
Okay,
good bird, though.
Well done there. It's a birdie here at the 6th. And he moves to 17 under par.
Bradley is on fire right now. Tommy Fleetwood climbing. Trying to climb back to second place there. So we have a Two-stroke advantage, right? Two-stroke advantage on Bradley. 209-yard par 3, pin tucked there in the back, bunkers everywhere. A lot of green to work with, but to get this ball to stop without going into the bunker or off the green is going to be really tough, especially with this wind. So I'm going to go 6-iron, take a little bit off, full lofted, and hope the wind plays like it should. What kind of swing was that, Ryan? Actually, never mind. Yeah, I tried to do that. Don't forget to leave your perfectly calculated comments
right there, and a chance now for a birdie here
on
at
hole
7.
number 7. I was definitely trying for a 7% underswing. That's golf, though, right? Sometimes you set up the shot, you're like, that's not what I was trying to do, and sometimes it goes perfect. That's when you just smile, tip your cap to the fans, and move on, right? 107 degrees, imagine. 1.7 degrees, ball above the feet. Slide up the hill. If this was a 107 degree slope, oh my. If you all ever wondered how Ryan gets from event to event across all of his sports, you know, later today has to be somewhere for an EFL Cup match. I don't know. I don't know where that match is at. Wycombe Wanderers versus Brentford. So EFL League One team versus a Premier League team later on today. So he's got to make that flight. If you ever wonder how he gets from location to location, stay tuned for the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 career mode, where Jerry is going to try to teach Ryan how to fly. But usually Jerry flies the plane, but new career mode starting for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I actually cannot wait for that game. I am so ready. But let's send this putt in. Just right to left. Got to hit it firm. Okay, the beginning break, it just dove a mile. Yeah, I mean, it just... That ball dove at the beginning way more than I was expecting. I knew there's quite a bit of break, but not that much.
That one finished off. It'll be a par here.
But yeah,
at
if you all
7.
have not seen Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 yet, watch some gameplay footage of that game. You know, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 was awesome. I actually have videos on the channel for that game. You have to go way back to find them. I flew under the Eiffel Tower in one of my best plane flying moves of all time, maneuvers. It was incredible. But I also had many crash landings in that game. But yeah, it was awesome. But 2024 actually has a full-on career mode. It looks fantastic. Let's send it. That career mode will probably be on my second channel. I do want to point that out. Gamer Ability 2. Watch Ryan Gamer get Fs in flight school and still somehow get his pilot's license.
Solid tee shot. From the fairway Noda, this is second.
160 gets him to the hole. Player has to contend with this left to right breeze.
You know, we're playing good golf today. We're having a good time, you know, controlling the nerves with these tough wins by just telling life stories, having a good time. It really helps, but this is a mean pin. 160, I mean, wind blowing heavily from left to right. I'm just glad it's not in our face, but this is a mystery. You got to put this up. The wind is a little bit in our face, too. It's up the slope. You just got to hope that the wind takes off some distance, and this turns out the way you want it.
This could be a good one.
Yeah, the wind actually played like I wanted it to. Slight in the face, heavy left to right. Beautiful.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good and even money, really, to make birdie.
That was fantastic. One of the best shots I've hit on this pin location. Who put that flag there? That one flag. Can somebody remove that EA Sports flag right there? Ryan's biggest weakness, you all that watch this series know this, is reading putts in the shadows. What? That one flag. Downhill putt, ball is breaking from left to right. The question is how much. We can see the beginning. In these shadows, I can't see a thing. That is when we probably defer to Jerry's caddy book here. Okay, left to right, slight. At least for that middle grid line. Come on, we gotta make this. It's gonna be fast. It's gonna be real fast. Yes!
Right on line.
Get in there.
That's a birdie here at the 8th. And he's got it to minus 18.
We needed that. Bradley's right there. Tommy Fleetwood is climbing up the leaderboard as well. We are still the leader with 10 holes left. Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking. Cheers, everybody. I knew this was going to be a fun round today. Just had a good feeling. Was feeling good today. Ready to golf. Just got to send this into the fairway. You got to carry that bunker. You just got to hope the wind plays like it should and hope that you don't get a bad shot dispersion into the trees. And we did it. That's perfect shot
It's
dispersion.
going to be up the left-hand side.
That is gorgeous. I mean, you can't hit it any better than that.
Oh, talk about a friendly kick. I never got those. It could have stayed in the rough for the same price.
A good break got him here. Now his second to the par 4.
I mean, Frank, do you not want Ryan to hit it in the fairway? Frank said he never got those good bounces. Ryan, I tell you, Frank's never impressed with Ryan, is he? I think that Frank is Ryan's biggest critic, but also I think that he's secretly one of Ryan's biggest fans. I don't think he'll ever admit it, but I think he's a big Ryan Gamer fan. Would you all agree with that? Gotta carry this over the bunker. Aim well out to the left. See how the wind, look at the wind. It's gusting a bit. You see how it's white and then it's yellow. White, yellow. It just keeps changing between like the different values, right? So that's when you know it's moving around a lot. Gotta be careful. But we can send this close. We just gotta hit the right shot. I mean, our swing has been on today though. Here we go. That is the right shot. Does the wind affect it? Come on, wind. Come on.
Be really good.
Beautiful.
Maybe a little too pumped up there. That just flew past the flag, but still an outside chance for a birdie.
Oh, Frank. Gotta love him, right? Gotta love him. Never impressed, is he? It's a straight in. This is dead straight. I don't see any movement at all. I mean, don't make up break when it's not there, right? It's so easy to do in golf.
Oh, that one.
It was a little bit.
Perfectly. It is a birdie here at the 9th.
I didn't see it,
he's
but
going to go out in 32.
that is amazing.
Under
4 under. That's better than our first. That's better than round 1. Or that's better than the front 9 in round 2, right? Because we shot a 3 under and then a 6 under to get to 9 under. That's right. Let's keep golfing, everybody. Hey, the espresso is working today. Anybody else drinking an espresso today? I don't drink many. You all are gonna think I drink a lot of espressos because I tend to drink them during, for whatever reason, during the career, some of the golf career mode episodes, and I don't know why. It just works out that way. I don't know why. Am I crazy? Yeah. I am not doing what I was thinking about going over those houses. That's not, we're not going to gain anything in this win for that. Wow, that wind took that ball a mile. It turned out great. Stay in the fairway, please.
Well, that
First
was finished
cut,
in the
no.
first cut. It's going to be a little bit harder to spin it from there with a little bit of grass around the ball, but still not too bad.
I disagree that that's in the first cut. I guess it does kind of look like it. But when it hit, the way the grass looked, it looked like we were in the fairway. But yeah, that's unfortunate. Would much rather be hitting the shot from the fairway 113 yards up the hill. Yeah, I think we send this one behind the hole, spin it back. In this win, we're going to get a whole lot of backspin So I'm going to de-loft this one into that wind. It's uphill too. We got to go to probably pitching wedge here. I know that sounds crazy. And it is. It is crazy, definitely. Too many underswings today, but hey, I told you all the wind was going to really affect it. You could tell it was gusting. I mean, you can see the flag. Look at the flag there. It's blowing like 1,000 miles per hour. I knew it was going to add a lot of spin. I knew it was going to take off some. What I did not play enough for was the uphill. It was uphill, it was into the wind, and I needed just probably a full pitching wedge there. Hindsight's 20/20 though, right? Now, with this shot, I am not going to hit a splash shot. I'm going to blast this all day, every day. You just can't splash this one. Or... yeah, you've got to blast it. You can't hit a pick shot there.
Threw that one in the hole. Luckily got it to stop. Not a bad shot.
I think I said the wrong shot there, but yeah, you can't hit a pick shot there because it's way too risky in that wind. A blast shot, you can still loft it, get it up, get it to stop. It is just way too dangerous to hit anything other than that. Yes, come on.
Well, it's a par here at the 10th.
I know it's a par. I'm celebrating it like a birdie, but that was very satisfying. And we're playing great golf. Remember what we did to the back nine in the last round? We just got to do the same thing again. Let's keep it up. Okay. Send it. Don't go in the sand. Okay, good. I thought for a second there that shot off way to the right.
Turning out to be a
It did
wonderful
not.
Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot.
Frank, the second shot here at number 11, another good-looking shot, not unlike the third hole with water along the left. What's the right way to play this?
Obviously, you'd like to walk off 11 with 3, but 4 here never really hurts the scorecard. This is one hole you sort of play with an orange light feeling. A little right of the flag. That's absolutely fine.
Yeah, we are not risking this. Look at this. With this wind, there is no shot. I'm going to go well to the right here and send it. That is such a scary pin in this wind. See, playing it safe, you might get a good bounce, and there's a good example, but there's no shot I was going to mess with the water.
Not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
We're sitting with a lead here.
11th.
And this certainly would be a bonus if it goes in. You just need to make sure you get it there and give yourself a chance. Never up, never in.
All right, Iona. We got this. It's downhill. Ball is sitting well above the feet. It is going to work its way from right to left the entire time. But yeah, when you have a 3-stroke advantage, there's just no point to go for that. Yeah, if I'm down going into this round and I'm down by 3, taking that shot, I do play that a little more risky, but there's no point to right now. Like, yeah, we're in good form, but we've had too many underswings. And if we underswing that, good luck, right? This is a tricky, tricky putt. One time. That is very well hit. You know, one thing we can say, the putter has been great today. Although we're not making everything, every single putt we've been very close. So green reading has been fantastic. And these are not easy pin locations. And pin 4s are a lot tougher. So
here at 11.
if we can play well today, we'll be ready for round 4. Yeah, three-stroke lead here. Tommy Fleetwood is through 11 here. Ryan Gamer is, of course, through 11. They are playing together. The final pairing of the day. Now, my goal, 7 holes left. I would love to get to 23 under. I know that's a stretch, but we have a par 5 here. We have plenty of scoreable opportunities. Look what we did in round number 2, right? I pulled out a power shot here last time, didn't I? Yeah, I'm doing it again. All right. Here we go. This is when the fans get terrified. When they see Ryan Gamer about to unleash a drive,
Definitely there.
they're all
Another
alert.
Wonderful tee shot.
That's beautiful, though. No fans were afraid there. No, they were afraid. They know Ryan holds the record. Like, these fans know Ryan's history. They're all huge Ryan Gamer fans across all the sports. But let me tell you, they are terrified when they see Ryan at the tee box because he broke the record in the rookie season of most fans hit. Not a record that you want to have ever in the PGA Tour, right? But good news is he also broke the birdie record as well. So, number of wins in the season, number of birdies. I think he broke every record last year. 211. It doesn't keep track of records, though. It would be cool. Golf games need to have records. Like, they need to have records for each thing, like all-time records, like career and season records. They need to have that. But anyways, let's play some golf. I love the approach 6 here. The wind's going to be unpredictable. Again, we're left with the tricky crosswind. The wind has been tricky all day. We don't play golf because it's easy, though, do we? That's perfect. You can't hit it any better than that. Like, that was unreal.
Good shot right there that just hangs on that back portion of the green.
That was so good.
Into par 5, still a good chance to get out of here with a birdie.
The landing zone there to get that over the bunker to stop with a possible makeable eagle is like 1 foot. There's a 1 foot radius there, and we hit it. Like, that's insane. Okay, let's make the putt. Come on, Ryan. I feel like I need some water. I've been drinking so much espresso. Let's get a little bit water. So the next time I go to the doctor, I'm like, yeah, I'm drinking a lot more water, less coffee. Don't worry, my doctor doesn't watch the YouTube channel. They don't know. So, they don't know. It is true. I have been drinking more water in my videos. You all have seen it. You all can vouch for me. Slight downhill, then uphill. It's a little bit right to left. I think it's breaking a lot more than you expect, though, right? It's a tricky putt. Or is it straight in? No, it's not straight in. In no world is this straight in. Gotta trust our reads. Our reads have been dead on today. Why would we not trust our instincts?
That's a good eagle putt there. Beautifully weighted. And just a short one left for birdie.
I mean, how many close calls is that today, YouTube? Just too many. We are on, though. What a putt.
Nothing to it. It's a birdie here at 12. And he gets it to 20 under par.
4-stroke lead. But you know the crazy thing is, we could be 25 under right now. Just sometimes they don't drop, right? That's just a fact. Sometimes you're right there, but just the putts don't drop. And it's, even though you're playing good, it's still a little bit painful, right? Because you always want more in golf, right? You want a birdie every hole. Obviously you can't, but
98 yards remaining for his second.
I don't think there's a golfer out there that doesn't want more birdies, right? And when you just barely miss a birdie, it's just so painful. I feel like it's less painful when you miss a birdie putt by a mile, not a mile, but like a couple feet versus just barely missing it, right? Just barely missing it, you're like, wow, just a little bit off. It's just painful. Okay, wind is going to be tricky here. Another crosswind. Every single shot today has been a crosswind. Downhill. Yeah, this is tough. But based on how the wind played on that last shot, what if we knock down? What if we pull out the knockdown and take out some of that crosswind? Needed a partial and got it. That is perfection. Ooh, not perfection. Was going for about a minus like 4% underswing there.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Thanks, Frank. But he's not wrong. I actually agree with Frank for once, or maybe twice. I don't know. I might have agreed with Frank a couple times. Ball is above the feet, but yeah, he's not wrong. It's up the hill. It's gonna be fast. It's gonna break less than you think, just because it's gonna have to hit this pretty hard.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort.
Welcome to golf, right? That's such a good putt, too. Just, hey, putting's on today. Putter's hot. Like, regardless of whether we're making these or not, these are great putts. Like,
Well judged. That is
very
in for
difficult
par here
putts,
at 13.
and we're
And
executing
he'll
them to
remain
perfection.
4 clear of the field.
Maybe not to perfection, because we haven't made them all. Perfection for putting for me is actually making the putt, but great putting. Yeah, it's just, wow, golf is a mean sport sometimes. 224 yards here, up the hill. Now, wind is at our back. This is a very tough putt. Tough putt. Yeah, we're so good at putting today that Ryan Gaber's just going to pull out the putter from 215 yards. Imagine. Yeah. Imagine the look on Jerry's face if Ryan gets up there at the putter. Jerry would go grab that putter out of Ryan's hand. He does love a Texas wedge, but this is beyond a Texas wedge. Yeah, when this wind, we're going to have to hit a 7-iron. As crazy as that sounds. That's beautiful. That wind just took off so much backspin. It led to so much more roll.
Nicely done, and that'll be a great birdie chance here at 14.
That's a
Now
fantastic
this
shot.
for another birdie.
How many of you all thought that was going to come up short? Getting nervous, I pulled out the 7 there. It's just, this wind is insane today. I could tell it was gusting, and oh my. Ball is below the feet. I don't see much break at all. We have been wrong a time or two today. We haven't really been wrong on the reads. We just... Do you call it wrong when you barely miss? I mean, it is, I guess, but I don't know. It's hard to call that wrong, in my opinion. It's not like it's easy to make putts in golf. I did not see that read. Yeah, I missed that one. I did not see that much break. Okay.
Just 5 feet left.
Yeah, I just never saw that much.
Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he'll maintain that 4-shot lead.
It's tough today. I mean, we have a 4-stroke advantage, but it's required every bit of focus, however you want to say it, to be at this point. I mean, this round has been a grind. This has been a grind to the max. Wait, can we go? No, you can't go for this, right? It's 486 yards.
Wind pushing this one a little to the right.
Ryan Gamer is not Bryson DeChambeau out there. He can't just hit a 400-yard drive
Good break.
blast.
If that ball had stayed in the thick rough, might have had a chip out. Instead, that first cut, so many more options available now.
Tell you, it is so cool to watch Bryson when he unloads on a tee shot. Like, when he's going for that max drive, it is insane. Like, when he's going for those big time drives, like, he could go for that right there. He could send that over those trees. If he struck it to perfection with the right wind, he could get it to that green. It's insane to think about, right? It's just, it's insane. He's on another level. Let's do a punch, D-loft, and roll it up. Four. Does that count? I believe it did hit the fan in the knee. Jerry, can you, so Jerry's over there with the fan, making sure she's okay there. Let's see if she's still standing there. Let's see if she's still standing there. Took a shot right to the knee. Actually, I might have, yeah, it's, look at Ryan shifting. Look at, I think it's the girl in the pink hat, right? I believe it's the girl in the pink hat who took that shot right to the knee, unless I saw the wrong fan. Well, I'm sorry. I am not aiming at you right now. Just wanted to have a conversation. So, you are invited to an all-you-can-eat dinner with Ryan and Jerry tonight. And yeah, I'm sorry. It just got away from me. I was trying to punch it under the trees. It rolled up, somehow rode through the bunker, and I hope your knee's okay. But yeah, hope you enjoy the dinner tonight. Hopefully Jerry doesn't drive you crazy with telling you so many stories. Okay, yeah, so that happens. Hopefully we just didn't invite the wrong fan to dinner right there. I could have saw the wrong fan there. I believe it was her. Took a shot to the knee. Could you imagine? That ball never slowed down. Okay. Focus up. Balls above the feet. That was an incredible pitch shot, but gotta make the putt. Not easy to make this. No!
We've seen folks hang that putt out to the right. It does not move as much as you think, and that goes on by.
Well, Rich, I wish you would have told me that before the putt. Why didn't you say, like, everybody tends to underread or overread this putt? Wait, which one was it? I don't remember which one Rich said. I'm just heartbroken. That's on me. Flustered after hitting that fan. Worried about the fan's kneecap, you know? Just worried about that fan's kneecap.
Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. And this is going to drop that lead down to 3 shots.
Okay. Let's score. Par 5. Shake it off. Jerry told Ryan, shake it off, and also Jerry has the biggest smile on his face. He knows he gets an all-you-can-eat dinner at the fanciest restaurant here in Orlando, Florida. So, you know, Jerry's like, he's sad that the fan got hit, obviously. But Jerry's also happy with the dinner that we're about to have. And he gets to tell so many life stories to that fan. So, yeah. I don't think Jerry's too upset with the way he was smiling to that tee shot. He is not worried at all.
And this, another fine tee shot.
Hey, let's get an eagle. Should have never bogeyed that. Got ourselves into a rough position off the tee. Hit a pretty good punch shot. It rolled out a mile and hit a fan. And then Ryan was flustered, hit a pitch shot. But it was being flustered, hitting a fan. Caused him to speed up on that putt, try to get out of there. You know, like you want to hit it and get out of there quickly, right? You don't want to stick around so those fans can whisper. You know, they're all telling stories like, did you see the impact? Did you see that shot? Did you see what Ryan Gamer just did? So he wants to hit that putt fast, get on to the next hole. You know, 207 up the hill. Let's go approach shot, 6-iron, and full send. Yeah, we're not holding anything back here. Do you want to win or do you want to lose, Ryan? That's huge. Come on. Let's send this eagle in. We had an eagle in the last round.
Never a doubt. Going for it in 2, and Frank safely aboard here at the 16th at Bay Hill.
It was on this hole,
Not
too.
an overly long par 5, very scoreable, and that's what we expect.
Hey, Frank's kind of giving us a compliment there. I'm sure he won't if we miss this eagle, though. Ball is above the feet. It's down the hill. Gotta make this. This is one you've got to make. I don't know if you got to make it. We got to get this close. It's going to break about a foot outside, maybe a little bit more. The speed is going to be tough. This is not an easy putt to read.
Oh, wonderful effort right there. That was tracking much of the way, and it'll leave a short one for birdie.
How many times, YouTube? How many times? How many close calls this round? We've been right there. Right there. But right there does not mean a made putt, right?
Well played there. A birdie here at 16.
Hey, we raced the
Will
bogey, though.
certainly help the cause.
Look, Tommy with the birdie as well. 3-stroke advantage remains. It's been a fight today. Wow, it's been a fight. Okay. Yeah, it's been a big-time fight. We got this. Let's just play golf. Come on. Shake it off. Shake off. I guess we already shook off the bogey, but still. Okay. Look at this pin. Only 7 yards to work with. Bunker right, water right, bunker left. Oh, my. Down the hill. I believe this is a 6-iron full lofted finesse. It's going to carry probably about 10 yards further down that slope. The wind's going to carry it far from right to left. It's going to be in the air for a long time. We also could be completely wrong, so there's that. Look at the wind. That's incredible, right? That wind just took that ball a mile.
Chance now for another birdie.
And he seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
Yeah, it's a little bit down the hill. It doesn't look like much break at all. I think Noda was right there. I don't think this ball is breaking much, but what a golf shot. To read the downhill and that wind, I knew the wind was gusting. It was going to be in the air a long time, being downhill. Looks like there's just a bit of break. Just a bit of break. Okay, I've been just overreading everything, right? So let's get our read, move it a little bit less, and then send it. Finally!
Yes, and good playing here toward
We
the end
did
of
it!
the round. Birdies at 16 and 17.
That is such a tough birdie
to
hole.
21 under par.
It is not a hole I have on my list of birdie holes. That hole is insane, and in that win, the fact that we got a birdie, one of the most rewarding birdies that I've had on this golf course. Are you kidding me? Who put the flag there? Is somebody playing tricks on us? The flags are just always right there. The shadows. It's like they're placing the flags right in front of the sun to cause shadows on Ryan. It doesn't really affect us on the tee shot, but it really does affect us on the putts. That's for sure. I mean, had they not been in like every position that you would not want them in?
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday.
Is
of golf
Jerry
here,
putting
and
him up to this?
Another fine tee shot. Noticeable breeze coming right to left as he eyes his second.
What a beautiful shot here. Like, it's always a beautiful view, but wow. A little more scary when you have that pin tucked away right there by those rocks. We're sitting here at the 4-stroke lead, right? Let's not do anything crazy. This is when Jerry just gives Ryan that look like, don't even think about it. You know, this is when that look comes out. Like, you better not put this in the water. And I agree. Just going to the middle of the green. That's all I'm trying to do. Beautiful. Nothing fancy, right?
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Dancing here, downhill putt. Ball is sitting below the feet. Just going to work its way probably a couple feet left to right. I've had this putt before here at Bay Hill. I've had this putt before. I want to say it's like a 4 feet break. Yes!
Oh, yeah.
4 feet break! Beautiful finish!
For a third consecutive birdie. So what a tournament it has been to this point for our featured golfer. They've opened up a commanding lead here after 54 holes.
Just a good fit for the golf course, Rich. Long enough, straight enough, and making the odd putt here and there, and it just adds up to a commanding lead.
Thank you. Rich and Frank both giving Ryan confidence and lifting him up. Compliments after that round. What a finish! Who called in that 3 birdie train on 16, 17, and 18, you legends? I know one of you all did. 4 under on the front after a 3-par start. We did have a bogey on 15, but we played incredible this round. Putting was the best I feel like it's been, although we didn't make a lot of those putts. We were right there. The crazy thing is, if those drop, we could have easily have been 12 under. It's crazy to say that, right? I know. It sounds crazy just hearing those words come out of my mouth, but it's true. We could have shot a 12 or 13 under par. If those putts drop, we could have had 3 eagles. That putt on the 18th, though, course knowledge is huge. I've had that putt before. I've had that putt in PGA 2K23. I've had that putt in EA PGA Tour. I know that green, so that experience from golf games over the years there at Bay Hill 18 led me to be able to make that putt. I know that that thing's going to bend heavily from left to right. You've got to put it a lot outside, a lot more than you would expect, and you just got to hit that perfect speed and watch it roll into the cup. One of the best putts I have made, and that is a birdie that was needed because it gives us a 4-stroke lead going into the final round here. Ryan Gamer, 22 under par, a 65 on the scorecard. Tommy Fleetwood with 18 under. Keegan Bradley, David Lipsky, Shane Lowry, Andrew Putman, Sung Kang, and Seamus Power there, making out the top 8. Top 10 would be Lucas Herbert and then Corey Connors there. Who will we be playing with? Who is the next playable pro in the game? I don't know. Jordan Spieth, maybe? Jordan Spieth is one of the playable pros. So is Xander Schauffele. Are they still in striking distance? I mean, yes. Patrick Cantlay has struggled this season, but last season, if you remember, Patrick Cantlay was always there, and he had so many comebacks. Where's Patrick Cantlay this season? Is he even playing this season in this game? We have barely even seen him. Where is Patrick Cantlay, everybody? Well, it's not looking good, is it? Did I miss him? Oh my. 3 over, missed cut. Patrick Cantlay is not playing great golf recently. He has been really struggling in this series, and he dominated last season so many times. He's upset at Ryan, you know. He's upset. He's letting the rivalry get to his head. Patrick is so mad at Ryan Gamer for that rivalry last year, even though I think Ryan has more room to be upset. But I guess Patrick Cantlay could say that Ryan Gamer won way more tournaments and had way more insane rounds than Patrick had, and that much is true. We'll give him that. But big thank you to you all for watching this video to the end. What an incredible round of golf. If you got some enjoyment, be sure to drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more, and check the different playlists in the video description below. That's where you can find the other Ryan Gamer Career Mode series. They are all so much fun. Check them out on the channel page. I will see you in the next one. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.